Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Lakshmi Vishwan, the trainee social worker of Sri Shibrisha College, Kottayam, Kerala. Today we are discussing about the educational settings in social group work practice. And here we are discussing about what is group work, settings in social group work, mainly focusing on educational settings and the problems to be intervened in this field, group formation in educational settings, principles used by this, and also the skills of social group worker and the role of each social workers. Before moving to the educational settings, the social group work practice, we have to understand about what is meant by the term group work and the various settings in social group work. First one is group work. Social group work is a method of social work and it is a method of intervention that involves working with groups of individuals to address social issues, promote personal growth, and enhance well being. It typically involves a trained facilitator who guides group discussions, activities, and exercises to help members achieve their goals and support each other. Social group work can be used in a variety of settings such as community centers, schools, mental health clinics, and social service agencies. The goals of social group work may include building social skills, improving communication, fostering teamwork, and promoting empowerment and social change. And the next slide is settings in social group work. There are so many settings in social group work practice. Social group work can place in a variety of settings, each with its own unique characteristics and goals. Some common settings where social group work is conducted include mainly they are educational settings, family settings, mental health agencies, healthcare settings, correctional settings, etc. Moving on to the next slide, educational settings. In educational settings, social group work can be a valuable tool for enhancing students' social and emotional development, promoting positive behavior, and creating a sense of community within the school environment. Here are some ways in which social group work can be utilized in educational settings, and the first one is social skills groups. Social group work can be used to help students develop and improve their social skills such as communication, cooperation, conflict resolution, and empathy. These groups can provide a safe and supportive environment for students to practice their skills and receive feedback from their peers and facilitators. And the second group is bullying preventive groups. Social group work can be used to address issues related to bullying and promoting culture of respect and inclusion within school. These groups can be help students understand the impact of bullying, learn strategies for preventing and responding to bullying behavior, and foster empathy and understanding among peers. And the third one is peer support groups. Social group work can be used to create peer support groups for students and who manage or may be experiencing challenges or difficulties such as grief, anxiety, or academic stress. These groups can provide a space for students to share their experiences, receive support from their peers, and learn coping strategies to manage their emotions and navigate difficult situations. And the fourth one is leadership development groups. Social group work can be used to cultivate or navigate leadership skills among students and empower them to take on leadership roles within the schools communities. These groups can provide opportunities for students to develop their communication, decision making, problem solving skills, and also the teamwork skills, as well as build confidence and self esteem. And the fifth one is cultural awareness groups. Social group work can be used to promote cultural awareness and diversity within the school environment. These groups can help students explore and celebrate the different cultures, traditions, and perspectives, as well as foster understanding and respect for culture of difference among peers. Moving on to the next slide, what are the problems to be intervened in the educational settings? In educational settings, there are various problems that may require intervention through social group work. Some common issues that can be addressed through social group work in schools include they are bullying, social isolation, conflict resolution, emotional regulation, academic stress, cultural conflict, etc. And the first one is bullying. Bullying is a prevalent issue in schools that can have serious consequences for students' well-being and academic performance. Social group work can be used to address bullying behavior, promote empathy and respect among students, and create a safe and inclusive social or the school environment. And the second one is social isolation. Some students may struggle with social skills or have difficulty forming connections with their peers, leading to feeling of social isolation. And the third one is conflict resolution. Students may encounter conflicts with their peers that can escalate and disrupt the school environment. And the fourth one is emotional regulation. Social grouper can help students to develop emotional regulation skills, coping strategies, and self awareness to better understand and manage their emotions. And the fifth one is academic stress. It will negatively affect students' mental health and well-being. Social grouper can provide a supportive space for students to share their academic concerns, learn stress management techniques, and to receive peer support to cope with economic or the academic challenges. And the fifth or the sixth or the last one is cultural conflict. Schools with diverse students population may experience cultural conflict or misunderstanding among students from different backgrounds. Um, and the next slide explaining about the group formation in educational settings. In educational settings, group formation is an essential component of collaborative learning and can significantly impact students' academic performance, social development, and overall learning experience. There are mainly five stages for forming the educational settings of group. First one is forming. At the forming stage, students come together to form groups for collaborative learning. Activities such as group projects, discussions, or presentations. Teachers or facilitators may assign groups or allow students to self-select based on interest or skills. It is important to establish clear goals, expectations, and guidelines for group work to ensure that students understand their roles and responsibilities. And the second stage is storming. During this stage, students may experience challenges such as communication issues, conflicts over roles and responsibilities, or difficulty opinions on how to approach tasks. Teachers can support students to navigating these challenges by providing, guiding, or the facilitating discussions and helping students develop effective communication and problem solving skills. And the third one is norming. In this stage, students start to establish norms, roles, and routines that given there or the interactions within the group. Teachers can encourage students to collaborate, respect each other's perspectives, and work towards common goals. And the fourth one is performing. The performing stage is when groups are able to or they achieve to work cohesively, effectively, collaboratively on tasks and achieve academic objectives. Students demonstrate teamwork, critical thinking, creativity, and other valuable skills as they engage in meaningful learning activities. Teachers can provide feedback, monitor progress, and offer support and needed to help groups succeed. And the fifth one is, or the last stage of group formation educational setting is adjourning. When group projects on activities come to an end, the adjourning steps or the stage allows students to reflect on their accomplishments, evaluate their learning experiences, and celebrate their achievements. Teachers can facilitate discussions about what worked well, what could be improved, and how students can apply their learning to future projects or experiences, etc. Moving on to the next slide, principles used in educational settings. In educational settings, social group work principles are applied to facilitate collaborative learning, promote positive interactions among students, and enhance the overall learning experience. There are various principles used in educational settings for it is needed sustainable, relevant of the group work practice of social worker and the client. The principles used in education settings are they are mutual aid, group cohesion, equal participation, respect for diversity, clear communication, shared leadership, goal orientation, reflection and evaluation, etc. And the next slide is skills of social group worker. And these involves many skills of social group worker to facilitate the enrichment of the experiences played in many opportunities. And the first the skills involved in social group work practice is communication skills, interpersonal skills, conflict resolution skills, facilitation skills, cultural competence, problem solving skills, assessment and evaluation skills, teamwork skills, etc. It's a pictorial representation of skills of social group work practice. Here we all about all the know here all know about this the skills of social group work. And the last one is role of social group worker. Social group workers play a crucial role in educational settings by facilitating group interactions, promoting collaboration, and supporting students' social and emotional development. Here are various role of social group workers to promote the social worker and their work in importance to their quick or the quick game of this worker. And the main roles of social group worker involves facilitator of group dynamics, promoter of social skills, or the supporter of emotional well-being, advocate for inclusivity and diversity, collaborator with educators and parents, evaluator of group dynamics, promoter of positive behavior, etc. And in conclusion, here we discussed about educational settings play a crucial role in social work practice by providing opportunities for learning, skill development, and support for individuals and communities. Social workers in educational settings have the unique opportunity to address a wide range of issues affecting students, families, and communities, and to collaborate with other professionals to create positive change. By working within educational institutions, social workers can promote equity, access to resource and social justice for all individual and ultimately can contributing to the well-being and success of students and all the communities, mainly focusing on these type of social group workers in the educational settings. So it's all about my topic. Thank you for watching my video.